Welcome back to Top 5. Sex with Roadkill, Brian James Hathaway. Brian James Hathaway, an 18-year-old from Wisconsin, had a disturbing encounter with a dead deer he found on the side of the road. Unable to resist the urge, he dragged the deer into the bushes and engaged in sexual acts with its corpse. Hathaway was later convicted of gratification with an animal and sentenced to psychiatric treatment. This wasn't his first offense, as he had previously shot and killed a horse to engage in similar behavior. 9. With someone's dead grandma, Anthony Marino. Anthony Marino, a laboratory technician in New Jersey, was caught in the act of having sexual relations with the corpse of a 92-year-old woman in the hospital morgue. A security guard discovered him after only 2 weeks on the job. Initially sentenced to 7 years in prison, Marino's sentence was later reduced to time served, sparking outrage over the leniency of his punishment. 8. On a bed of corpses, Elisa Massaro. In Joliet, Illinois, 18-year-old Elisa Massaro, along with her boyfriend Joshua Minor and 2 friends, executed a gruesome plan. After luring 2 men to a house under false pretenses, they were strangled and hog-tied. Massaro and Minor then engaged in sexual acts on top of the corpses. This chilling case shocked the community and raised questions about the motivations behind such horrific fantasies. 7. Jerry Bruttos, 1939 to 2006, the Lust Killer. Known as the Lust Killer, Jerry Bruttos was a serial killer arrested in 1969. He was notorious for his shoe fetish and engaged in necrophilia with some of his victims. Bruttos was ultimately sentenced to life in prison, and his case highlights the dark intersection of sexual obsession and murder. 6. André Rigo, 1955 to 2022. André Rigo, a Slovak serial killer, murdered 8 women and 1 child between 1990 and 1992. He is known for engaging in sexual acts with the corpses of most of his victims. Rigo's heinous crimes shocked the nation and emphasized the brutality of his actions. 5. Doug Clark, 1948 to 2023. Doug Clark was an American serial killer who performed sexual acts on the corpses of his victims after murdering them. His case highlighted the depravity of individuals who seek to exert power over their victims even in death, leaving a legacy of horror that continues to resonate. 4. Serhiy Tkach, 1952 to 2018. Ukrainian mass murderer Serhiy Tkach was convicted of suffocating 37 girls, ages 8 to 18. After killing his victims, he engaged in sexual acts with their deceased bodies. Tkach's case is one of the most disturbing, revealing a predatory nature that preyed upon the most vulnerable. 3. Alexander Lobanov, 1979 to 2002. Alexander Lobanov, a Russian serial killer, raped and murdered young women in Perm from 1999 to 2001. After killing his 4th victim, he engaged in sexual acts with her corpse. Lobanov's brutal crimes, including mutilation and dismemberment, made him one of the most notorious killers of his time. 2. Ibrahim and Enrique de Oliveira. Brothers Ibrahim and Enrique de Oliveira were responsible for a series of murders in Brazil during a crime spree in 1995. They murdered at least 6 people and engaged in sexual acts with their female victims' corpses. Their heinous actions highlighted the chilling bond between the two and their shared depravity. 1. Reginald Oates, born in 1968. Reginald Oates was an American spree killer who committed horrific acts against young boys in a Baltimore park. After murdering a 10-year-old boy, he violated the corpse, decapitated it, and mutilated the body. The next day, he repeated these actions with 2 brothers and another child. Oates's crimes are among the most gruesome in history, cementing his status as one of the most notorious figures in necrophilia.